Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I wanted to talk about something that is a little bit personal, but it was a requested video, obviously not highly requested because my fan base is very small. But anyway, I figured I would just do it because the next videos that I'm going to be posting are mostly about the boys coming and preparing for them, and then the vlog for them and stuff like that. So I just wanted to vlog this. I figured it was just a good idea. Originally I had asked you guys on my Instagram if you guys had any questions for me, but like I said, not many people had any, so that's another reason why I just decided to go with this. So I guess starting from the beginning, a good question someone might have is like, I guess how it all happened. Obviously not the creation of Ashlyn, but where I guess being a single mom all started. And the answer to that is basically from the jump. It started as soon as she was born, and most of you guys know from my last channel and just from like my from on social media, you know that Ashlyn's biological father was never in the picture. Josiah was a guy that I was dating when I got pregnant with Ashlyn, but I was only dating him for about 2 weeks when I conceived Ashlyn with another guy, a guy that was just an old friend of mine. He was never even a boyfriend of mine. It was a slip up at a get together at his house, and I ended up getting pregnant. And I wasn't actually sure if it was between him or Josiah, which I can totally make that another story if you guys want. But for the sake of people already knowing the whole story, I'll just keep my mouth shut about it. Josiah was in the picture for Ashlyn as a father figure. We lived together and lived as in past tense. So we were a family of 3. I wouldn't say that it was easy for us or easy for him. Even though he sort of took on that role, we still didn't really live life like that. And the reason why I say that is because for most people, that's something that happens down the line. Like if you meet somebody later on and they already have a child, and you know that man just falls in love with the child regardless because he loves the mother so much. But for us, it was kind of a letdown, and it was a huge wedge in our relationship. So from the beginning of time, I felt like I had to take on the weight of raising this child by myself. And not to discredit Josiah for the things that he's done, I just took on a lot of it because she was more my child than his, obviously. So that's really when it started for me. I mean, ever since I can remember, I have felt like a single mom, and I've been a single mom even when I was in a relationship. And with that being said, it has not been easy, which is the obvious answer of, what's it like being a single mom? It's freaking horrible sometimes. The ways that I guess it's stressful for me is just not even the physical part of it. I mean, the physical aspect of changing a child, feeding a child, and playing with the child and all of that stuff, I feel like mothers do for the most part naturally anyway. And so it is 110% as if I created her by myself, which I didn't. So those feelings can lead to bitterness and a lot of anger, because a part of me wants to still share this relationship and still share this bond with Josiah, since he's been there for me throughout my whole pregnancy, and even when Ashlyn was just growing. As she was growing, we were all together, and a part of me feels like he is still her father. And so it's a huge mess, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I'm pregnant with Josiah's twins, But since our relationship has always been such a mess, we're broken up now. We break up quite often, and we're in a really bad place. So, like, I don't see us being together as of right now. And it's kind of sad because I took him very serious as a father figure in Ashlyn's life. And now he's actually a father, I guess you could say, to the twins, and he's denying them. I still do the best that I can. I feel like overall I'm really strong about it, and I'm just at this point used to it. And I know that everything happens for a reason. And I know that maybe if I had the support that I needed in the beginning, that I wouldn't have my own backbone as a mother. But since I've had to do this myself for so long, I feel like I'm confident as a mom now, and I've developed a strength like no other. I can't put it on somebody else. I can't talk about it at night with somebody else. I can't get back rubs. I can't get a bath. Not that I really like baths, but that's the hard part. It's not so much the parenting. It's more the companionship that you're missing the most. Because being a parent, you almost want someone else to blame sometimes. Like, I need a break, you take the kids, you created this life just as much as I did, and I don't deserve this. I don't deserve to be alone. I don't deserve to have to do this by myself. I am proud that I'm a single mom, and I'm happy that I'm a single mom because it's taught me so many things. So overall, like I said, there's nothing that I would do to change it. I just feel like more times than not, I'm just bitter. And, you just want, like I said, to put that extra weight on somebody else as well and take it off of your shoulders sometimes. And when you can't, when you really need it, the day that you really need it, you want to break down. And I've had many breakdowns. I felt like, in a lot of ways, the man should take care of you as well as your kids. And I know that's probably a huge controversial debate right now because people think, well, I'm not taking care of my baby mama, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, you're a piece of shit. You should care about her feelings. What she has gone through, she's had to grow up really fast and be a mom for your child. So, yeah. I don't know, that probably didn't cover even as much of, like, questions maybe that you would have, but of course nobody asked me any anyway. But I think that just covers the main points of how I feel about being a single mom and how it is. The only thing that I can say is, if you are a single mom, my advice to you is to try to forgive. And that's something that I want to work on. I want to try to work on forgiving Ashlyn's father for being the way that he is, for being incapable of raising a child. And as for Josiah, since our relationship has literally always been such a mess and so complicated, I really don't even know what I'm supposed to do about him. Currently in therapy. That's my advice to you, and like I said, overall it's extremely hard. It makes me feel like I'm really getting worn out to the bone. At the end of the day, I just try to make sure that I'm recharged and that I'm confident in myself, and I am proud of myself for getting through it every day and trying not to be so bitter and so angry about it. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening to my story. Of course, that wasn't all of it. That wasn't even like a fifth of my story. So if you guys ever want to hear that, then just comment down below like what kind of videos you want to see. And then I don't remember what I'm doing next week. Let me know if you want to see a hospital bag video, because those are kind of boring in my opinion. It's just like toothpaste and nursing bras and makeup. Like, I don't know. I never have enjoyed those. But if you guys want to see, then just let me know. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you next week in my next weekly vlog.